What's up, folks? Your buddy Fatalroadie. Tonight we're going to do a Smackdown review. We started off with an opening promo from Jeff Hardy saying he's an alcoholic and he's talking about the bar fight that's going on later tonight. This is followed by a promo from Sheamus.
Bruh.
Okay, not looking forward to this match. We got Sasha Banks and Bayley coming out. Sasha Banks gives us the definition of greatness. Banks declares that the women's revolution is over, and Bayley declares this is the era of Sasha Banks and Bayley. Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss then come out. Cross says this isn't over and she's going to take it out on both Banks and Bayley. Bayley says she'll get a title shot if she defeats her next opponent, which is going to be Alexa Bliss. And the winner of that match will face Bayley next week. So our first match, Alexa Bliss versus Nikki Cross. This was a decent match. It would have been a little better if Sasha Banks and Bayley weren't on commentary. There was a lot of action through the match. Alexa Bliss was working on the injured ribs of Nikki Cross from Extreme Rules. Nikki Cross misses a crossbody. The referee goes to check on her. When Alexa Bliss tries to move in, Nikki Cross rolls her up and gets the pin. Later on backstage, Cross and Bliss still maintain their friendship. And then we go on to the Firefly Funhouse. We have a quick recap of the swamp fight at Extreme Rules. Bray Wyatt says that Braun Strowman has come home and that old Bray Wyatt had his chance and now it's his turn to have it. So I'm guessing Braun Strowman's going to be facing The Fiend probably at SummerSlam. Then we got Matt Riddle versus Tony Nese. This is a pretty quick match. Didn't take too long. Riddle hit the bro Derek, got the pin, grabs a microphone, calls out King Corbin. Corbin comes out, says Riddle's not ready for SmackDown. Maybe he should go back to NXT or possibly 205 Live. Corbin says he's going to be putting a ransom on Riddle. Wouldn't that either be a hit or a bounty? I don't think Riddle's being kept hostage anywhere. Tony Nese tries to ambush Riddle from behind, ends up beating a kick. Alright. Then we got a waste of time segment with the Miz TV. Their guest is going to be Naomi. They talk about last week and how Naomi went viral. Then they start running her down. Naomi says that they're starting to make her sick. I agree. Miz and Morrison say they have a special guest, which is Lacey Evans. Lacey gets in the ring, runs down Naomi, calling her washed up. Naomi pushes Evans while she's putting on her makeup. All hell breaks loose, and next week we're going to have them in a match. Backstage, Kofi Kingston says he's going to be out for 6 weeks and tells Big E it's going to be his time now, which is cool because I would actually like to see Big E as a singles competitor for a bit. We're going to have a fatal four-way of Drew Gulak, Shorty G, Lince Dorado, and Grand Metalik. The winner of this match will be the #1 contender for the AJ Styles IC title. Speaking of, AJ is at commentary. This was a match. I mean, there were some cool spots. The big surprise, because I thought this was basically going to be either Drew Gulak or Shorty G getting it. Grand Metalik dropped an elbow on Shorty G, gets the pin, so he's going to be facing AJ Styles next week for the IC title. After the match, AJ gets into the ring, goes to shake Grand Metalik's hand, slaps the hell out of him, but ends up paying for it. As AJ Styles scurries away, Grand Metalik stands tall with the IC title. That's usually a kiss of death. Then we got back-to-back recaps. First, we got the Mandy Rose and Otis story, as if we really need that anymore. That's going to be continuing next week. Great. Then a recap of the Sheamus Jeff Hardy shit show story, leading up to the match we've all been fucking waiting for, Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus in a bar fight. Yay. This is one of those cinematic matches they were supposed to have at Extreme Rules, but I guess they pulled it off of there so they can get ratings on SmackDown. Now, the story sucks. For as shit as the story build was for this, yeah, I have seen better bar fights in all of my years as a roadie. After wrecking the bar, including breaking a bunch of instruments that what fucking band would be leaving in the middle of a fucking bar, dumbasses. Sheamus beats down Jeff Hardy, puts his hat over his face, goes gets a drink, comes back, pulls the hat off of his face. Jeff Hardy is all painted up now. Makes a comeback, beats down on Sheamus, hits a swanton bomb from a ladder, gets the pin, walks off as we end tonight's SmackDown. For the Fallout show from Extreme Rules, not great. I did like they continued the opening from last week where we have like the promos, the quick shot promos, and like I said in the Raw video, someone pointed out it was kind of like Saturday Night's Main Event, which is cool. I like it. Quick to the point, get right to a match or something like that, but we still had to have an opening promo from somebody else.
What the fuck?
Fuck. The first two matches were decent. Second one was kind of quick, but it was decent. Then we started going downhill from there, and we ended with a fucking shit show of a bar fight. I hope to God that we're done with this whole Jeff Hardy, Sheamus, face your demons, you're a drunk, story because it's fucking stupid. It should never have been done in the first place. Hopefully we can move on from here. We'll never see this again. And that'll do it for this episode of Smackdown Review. Leave a comment down below what you thought of tonight's Smackdown, what you thought about this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if it's too loud, you're too old. See ya.